so excited that you are
I
here
feel so
today
bad.
for an
You want me to
adventure.
post her? Here, do another one. Do another one. I don't want to. We've always had to scan. It was just cool.
Oh, I'm driving there.
You're driving, you said.
C'est comme quand non, c'est ça.
So you both like freaked out. I appreciate why.
We got
med. Yes.
follow around the railing and fill the room. That's right. Please fill all the way in and stand on your assigned number. Okay, sealed genetic matching room. Okay, Dr. Stevens, they're ready.
Can everyone see me? Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Na'vi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. All right, everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number, you're not gonna feel a thing. You're doing great.
They're all clear.
Great. Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Na'vi. They're created by blending human DNA and Na'vi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Na'vi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the ikran and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Na'vi and avatars can. Okay, to get you flying on a banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got him. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
I got mine now. I do. I'm not a girl.
All right, you've all been matched with avatars.
I'm 10.
Looks like they're ready for you in the next room. When the door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now. And I'll see you in there.
11.
It's important that you can all see me, so move a little if you can't. Before we send you to the link chamber, let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi, flying on the back of an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. To the Na'vi, connecting to an ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Iknimaya. With permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold on to the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an ikran. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Siva Ko, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? Let's get you into the link chamber.
All right, everyone, you're gonna be restrained.
Para su seguridad, durante toda esta experiencia deberán permanecer sentados. Inclinar.
Gather your belongings.
I thought we were going to tell the buffalo.
You guys have a great day. If you're ready to check out, you can go over to the register right over there. Very good. We started here, and they got further away, and they got further away.
No, they're just trying to decide.
Welcome to the country.
Disneyland.
Attention. We have encountered a brief delay. Please stay seated in your boat. Your journey through Pandora will resume shortly.
Welcome. We have been expecting you. We are here today to welcome you, one and all, to the Festival of the Lion King. This land, we welcome you. A band of singers who travel with Simba and his friends throughout the land with this celebration. Time for introductions. My name is Kiume and I'm the leader of our group. Kiume is Swahili for masculine and strong. What do you think? Next we have the cow,
which is Swahili for good looking.
And this is Kibibi,
which means impatient.
It means princess.
And finally, we have Zawadi,
which is Swahili for the gift. The gift. The gift. And if you want to stay good looking, you best break up that attitude, mister. Besides, you think I'm the gift, don't you, honey? Yes. What is your name?
Aaron.
Aaron. Well, I think that's Swahili for my new best friend.
Everyone, Simba and the gang will be arriving any minute now. We want them to feel welcome when they get here, so we're going to need your help.
And since this is the Animal Kingdom and we're surrounded by animals, and Simba and the gang are animals, we should greet them like animals!
So, for our beastly pep rally, each of us will help lead one of the 4 animal sections. Let's see, I'll take the elephants.
I'll take giraffes.
I'll take the lions.
And I'll take the warthogs. Yes! And Aaron, come on up here. You're gonna help me tame this warthog section. Let's give Aaron a hand clap. Come on, Aaron.
Guys, you all get the idea. Pause up. And on the count of 3, let's hear some lions. 1, 2, 3. Now that's a lion.
Time for the elephants. This is Evan from Pennsylvania, and Evan is going to be our leader. All right, get your arm up there. Let's hit the drum. Now, let's hear the call. Yes! Now that's an elephant we will never forget. Elephants, trunks in the air. And on the count of 3, let's trumpet triumphant. 1, 2, 3. The mighty pachyderm.
Okay, my turn. I'm next, everyone. This is Colin from Tennessee, and Colin is going to show us what a giraffe sounds like. Okay, ready? Colin, giraffe, go. Colin, that's a really good guess. So, I didn't know what a giraffe sounded like, but I looked it up and it said a low bleating sound, kind of like a sheep. So let's try one more time. Ready? Colin, giraffe, go. We'll take it! All right, Colin, let's turn around and help our friends. All right, giraffes next in the air. And bleat. And there you have giraffes.
Very well, then. Now that you know your animal sounds, I think we're all set. Watch us. We'll make sure you're cued and ready to go.
Hey, everyone. I think I hear them coming.
Wonderful. Right on time. Now, on the count of 3, let's use those animal sounds to call them in. All together now.
1, 2, 3.
Everyone, Listen.
Supposed to be center stage. Who's driving this thing?
Timon, glad you could make it. We can't have this celebration without you.
Look at me. I'm in a far away.
And you looking good. Love you, Poopa. What about you?
It looks like we're all here. Let's go! Every creature of the world can see. Let's do it in the herd on the wing. It's gonna be peaks in the finest thing. The finest thing. Oh, I just can't
From a record-breaking 2 million years at the bottom of the evolutionary ladder. Let's hear it for the Tumble Monkeys! Hey, what are you monkeys doing? Why are you packing up? We're about to do our snappy songs of the South Seas medley. Hello? Get back here. We're not done yet. We got at least another 3 hours of material left. Now just put all this stuff back and we'll get on with the... Hey, Maestro, what's with the music? Something tells me this ain't the floor show.
But think as you are. Pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expressions. The lights are not almost dim. But we're talking kings and successions. Even you can't be caught unaware. There is nothing harmony with all its living things. That, my friends, is the time for joyous celebration.
And now, everybody, it's time to kick off our celebration finale.
Sounds great, Simba!
Let's have a party!
Come on, everybody.
Sleep tonight to come sing along with you comrades.
Darling, I don't know about your war clubs, but my giraffes were right on cue.
And my elephants didn't seem to have a problem.
Okay, I think we're being challenged. I'll tell you what, our lions and warthogs to get you into giraffes and elephants. Your section take the lead wings and we'll do the hard part.
And that part would be...
Kabini, observe.
What do you say? Who won?
I think it's pretty clear. I think the giraffes and elephants won!
Wait a minute, it's pretty clear, all right. It's pretty clear the lions and the warthogs won.
You know what I think?
What?
I think it's time to finish this song. My darling, don't feel my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Give yourself a big hand. Great job. Come on, Jack. Let's take it home. On the rest of your day. Is this thing on? Okay. Hello there. This is coming. Good morning. Moment. We haven't got all day. We got another one of these babies to crank out, and hopefully it's a fun place. Now, from all of us here to all of you there, thanks for coming and have a wonderful day out there in the animal kingdom.
Thank you for joining us for this performance of the Festival of the Lion King. As you exit the theater, we ask that you go all the way to the end of your row and exit down the stairs. For your safety, we ask that you...
This American celebration, we are so proud to celebrate hopefully with you. Let's have fun, everybody. Oh
safe and pleasant trip. You should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure. Expectant mothers should not ride. Once on board your safari transport, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside, and remember to watch your children. Your transport will be arriving shortly. Asante Sana. Enjoy your adventure at Kilimanjaro Safaris. Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safaris. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuiden sus niños. Gracias. Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. Before you begin your trip, you should know that the unpaved roads of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve pass through rocky and rugged terrain. You may experience bumps and sudden jolts of your safari adventure. To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure. Expected mothers should not ride. Once on board your safari transport, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside, and remember to watch your children. Your transport will be arriving shortly.
Take two. Now we have a little fun start, a little pep in our step this morning. Now out here on the truck, as you just saw, it can be bumpy from time to time. So we want to make sure everybody has their hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the truck at all times while remaining seated. Now, Jumbo everybody, my name is Ashley. I'm going to be your safari guide here on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Our first stop here is the Little Aturi Forest. Now the reserve is a giant game of peekaboo. And sometimes the animals are really good at hiding. Even like the animal like the okapi on the right hand side. Now the okapi, they have those black and white stripes on their legs and on their backside. So you normally be like, that looks more like it's wearing zebra pants. Actually, it's not wearing any pants at all. Scandalous. No, those black and white stripes on their legs are simply just to help them blend into all this thick brush that surrounds us. If anything, the okapi's only known relative is actually a giraffe. You know, based on their skeletal structure and a couple other reasons, they are in fact distant cousins. Now playing peekaboo on the right hand side on those hills, there are a couple of animals. They are playing peekaboo. Now there's a couple of black and white saddlebill storks. There's even one here on this nest here on the right hand side. It's just kind of popping its head up there. Now the saddlebill stork, when they are fully standing up, they are about 5 feet tall. They're a very large bird, 5 feet. And then they have about a 9-foot wingspan, which means when their wings are nice and wide, their wings can be about 9 feet across, which is about as wide as this truck. The other animals playing peekaboo are antelope on your right hand side. There's a couple of bongos out there, those reddish brownish antelope up there with those curved horns that they use to wave their way in and out of all this thick brush. Now while the bongo, they are the largest and heaviest of antelope here on the reserve, they are really good at hiding. They were given the nickname the ghosts of the forest despite their size, because they're so good at hiding you can't see them like a ghost. Now we keep on going, we're going to head towards the Safi River. Now any watering hole can be a great place to get started because everybody's got to stay hydrated. Everybody's got to drink their water, especially because the sun came out today. So the animals might come to a place like the Safi River to take a quick sip or a quick dip. Or, you know, they might just sink to the bottom. But that's okay, because we're playing peekaboo after all. Now, at first glance, I see pink-backed pelicans, but it's not the only pink thing I see. Now, during mating season, the male pelican will show off their pink backs and be like, hey, girls like pink, right? Great. I mean, Valentine's Day was recent. Maybe it worked out for them, because flocks will have anywhere from a couple of mated pairs to a couple hundred mated pairs. But the pink thing I saw was the belly of a Nile hippo taking a nap. Now they are sleeping right now, so we don't want to wake them up. Now Nile hippos, this is not normally how we see them. See them on the bank like that is very rare during the day because they usually only really come out of the water at nighttime when it's time for foraging. During the day, they will sink to the bottoms of rivers simply because they didn't learn how to swim. They just sink. But they do know how to float. So every 5 to 8 minutes, they will pop themselves right back up the top, take a breath, and then sink back down. But like on the left-hand side, they will come out of the water and sometimes even travel for 6 miles at a time to find their nearest food source. Sit down.
Pictures of them, Mom?
Sit down. Sit down, everybody. Sit down, everybody. Thank you. Guys, remember our safety reminder, especially because we're about to cross a little pit here. We want to make sure everybody is playing it nice and safe. To see, at least we hope so. Now it is the largest park, so with more lands comes more of those opportunities for those browsers and grazers to be migrating around here and there. A lot of the tallest, smallest, and familiar faces could be lurking out here. So above your heads, there is an animal spotting guide up there towards the roof of the truck. Think of it like a checklist for you to use of some of the animals that could be lurking out here.
Training truck and cheetahs, so it's going to not going to go to the job.
Side, there is a wildebeest there. We actually probably will see wildebeest time and time again, as wildebeest have the second largest populated animal species of any land animal. So first place goes to the wildebeest, first place goes to humans, but second place does go to the wildebeest. So humans were everywhere, but a lot of wildebeest will be going around in this area. They hang out together in large groups known as a confusion of wildebeest. I don't get that one. Now they're known as a confusion, and sometimes they also find herds that are over 1.5 million of them traveling together. On the right hand side, these are eland, common eland. They are the tallest antelope there on the reserve. That little fluffy little thing hanging on their neck is called a doula. Now they are, like I said, they are the tallest antelope, so just that shoulder hunch there is about 6 feet tall right there. Because we're so high off the ground, you don't think that they are 6 feet tall, but they're a lot taller than they look, and then they have those beautiful spiral horns that go up into the air. But if you look straight behind them, we should visit them in just a moment, but it looks like I see a herd of migrating Hartman's mountain zebra, as well as some Maasai giraffe out there in the distance. Even from here, it's hard to miss a giraffe. They've never known a short day in their life. I got some giggles, but I'm not kidding. They start off as a 6 foot tall baby. It's not a joke. They've just never been short. Now, when they're first born, they're 6 feet tall. So they're so tall that the mother can't even lay down or recline to give birth. She just has to stand there and plop it out. But after it hits the ground, usually within an hour or so, they're up and walking around and doing their thing. So they're perfectly fine, but what a way to start the day. And after that, they'll grow up to a whopping 16 to 20 feet tall as a giraffe. Straight up ahead of us, there are some Ankoli cattle. They're showing off those big, big horns there. Everybody sees their horns first because they are just so massive, but because of their giant size, you'd assume that they're heavy. They're not, but they do serve a different purpose than the sable antelope hanging out behind them. Their horns do have a purpose as well. Now the Ankoli cattle, while their horns are not heavy, that is because they have a honeycomb structure on the inside. So it makes that, it's kind of like the inside of a beehive. It helps those horns remain completely lightweight, but also helps them regulate their body temperature. So it's like wearing a little cooling fan built into your head. While those sable antelope, their horns, if you look, are curved backwards. That's to help them out against any predators in case anybody could be lurking behind them or trying to chase them down. They'll simply reach their heads back and poke off their attacker. Like, poke, poke, stop chasing me. Poke, poke, stop biting me. Until they get the point to just leave them alone. Or use them like a really good back scratcher. Now on either side of us, there is I see at least 3 or 4, maybe more of these Maasai giraffe. They are all around us on either side. They're all looking for some really good snacks right now, as are the zebra here. Now, not just the Hartman's Mountain zebra, but no two zebra in the entire world will have the exact same stripes. They are all completely unique like a fingerprint, all completely different. It's how they'll tell each other apart in the big group known as a dazzle of zebras. They'll look at those and be like, you have that double stripe on your ankle. You look like my mom.
That's right.
Now, in front of us, we are experiencing a little bit of a giraffic jam because that giraffe just crossed the street. But don't worry. It looked like they were on the way, but then they stopped again. So we'll just hang out here for a moment with these zebra. The little one here on the left-hand side looks like it might be a foal, or it used to be very recently. There's a couple of little ones out there. Now, I don't blame these giraffe at all on either side of us. It looks, like I said, it looks like they're just looking for some snacks, which I can't blame them. Like the one on the left-hand side right on that tree, they eat all day. You're like, oh, we interrupted their breakfast. Don't feel bad for them. They eat about 18 hours a day. They are the hobbits of the savannah. This isn't first breakfast. This is more like second breakfast. Now they eat and eat and eat about 18 hours a day. Now sometimes, like this one on our left-hand side, is squatted down a little bit trying to grab onto those tree branches there. But some of them on the right-hand side, they're going to be looking for those tall trees, giving them the tree there the old because they have the world's longest tongue. They use that tongue like a hand. The big kid word is that it's called prehensile. But they use that tongue like a hand to grab onto those tall branches that are a little too tall and a little too short for those long necks. Now they eat all day, which does not leave that much time for sleeping. So, you know, they don't really need it. They only sleep about an average of 30 minutes a day. And it's not even one 30-minute nap. It's a couple seconds here, a couple minutes there, whenever they can fit it into their very busy schedule of eating. And sometimes you can't even tell when they are asleep, as the giraffe can sleep with their eyes open. So they were totally listening to your conversation and then just, what? Lunchtime now? Just quick little power naps throughout the day. Now there are indeed some more wildebeest on the right-hand side, but there's also a small group of springbok. They're those tiny little antelope on the right-hand side with the little white bellies. They're super tiny, super cute. Now springbok, while they are the smallest antelope here on the reserve, they are in the top 10 fastest animals in the world. Now what they do looks like a really big bunny hop. Now what they can do is they can jump 6 feet into the air, just like a spring, just boing, or 13 feet forward. What they do is they can do it at the same time. It's called pronking, but it looks like a bunny hop because it's 6 feet up and 13 feet out at the same time. They will bound around these Great Plains, but they can reach top speeds of 55 to 60 miles an hour. So they're tiny, but they're getting around. Now after our little giraffe jam, we have a little bit of catching up to do, but I did do some really good photos. Now, we have a couple of watering holes we always like to check out while we're out here. Like we saw with the Safi River, animals love the water, so they might come down to places like here, especially because the savannas can be quite dry, and they will thrive off of those watering holes. Animals, including, but not limited to, African elephants. Now, just like we were talking about the giraffe using their tongue like a hand, as you can see, the elephant can use their nose like a hand. Because that's all that trunk is. It is just a very long nose. But they do need it to breathe. But it can be used like a hand, like that one was using it to grab onto some hay and grasses and bring it up to their mouths instead of bringing that big body on down to the ground. They'll just simply use their trunk to do the effort for them. They'll even dip it down into the water here, this watering hole, and hold a bottle of water at the end of it, kind of like the end of a straw. So they can bring it up to their mouths and sip from it like a sippy cup, or just spray it directly into their mouths. If it gets any hotter out here today, you are very likely to see them using those trunks to throw dirt, mud, and clay onto their backs and ears, because they don't have sunblock. And they do get sunburns, just like you and me. But they don't have sunblock, but they do have mud. And they have a lot of it. So let's take whatever they can get their little trunks on and just throw it and spray it onto their backs and ears to try and cover as much skin as possible.
As much as possible, get a
elephants are a migratory species. They migrate, they move around, they do not stay in one place for very long. So usually we might see a couple or more. There's even more ears flapping out there in the distance, so I think we should be pretty lucky today. Now, I always look for those ears because, I mean, they are very large. If you can use your ears to be two giant fans, why wouldn't you? Especially on a day like today where it might be useful. But also, those ears will actually help them cool down more than just standing themselves off. If they get closer and closer, you might see that those ears look a little wrinkly almost. Those aren't wrinkles. They're very big, very full blood vessels. If you can get your ears flapping enough, as if you're an elephant, you can actually get enough blood pumping to cool your body down about 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Even that little baby one there out in the distance by that big baobab tree. Oh, I see him.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Now, in an elephant herd, even that little one there, they're all gonna look to the oldest in the group, as she is the matriarch, the leader. Because all those herds are gonna be predominantly female, while males live a bachelor lifestyle. So they're all gonna look to the oldest female and be like, Grandma, I'm hungry. Where do you get the best snacks? Grandma knows. She knows everything. Now this watering hole has also gained the attention of some greater flamingo. Now the greater flamingo, they are the lightest shade of pink of any flamingo. When they're first born, they're not even pink at all. They're just this fluffy little gray and white little dude. But after a couple years, when they start to get bigger and more mature, they will develop into that pink color that you see there. A group like this is known as a flamboyance of flamingos, a flamboyance. Now the vegetation around here does pick up a little bit more. Not as bad as the forest, but it still makes a very interesting game of peekaboo, because anything could be in these tree lines, even right next to us. It's all fun and games until you see a pair of eyes staring right back at you. Eyes maybe belonging to those white rhinos over there on the right-hand side. Now white rhinos, they are the largest species of rhino that will come into the reserve. They average a weight of about 4,000 to 5,000 pounds. But even though they can weigh so much, they can still run about 35 miles an hour, which is not the fastest land animal in the world, but it's a lot better than I can do, and I don't weigh 5,000 pounds. But the fastest land animal is always a cheetah, and if you look to your left, there's about three of them up there. Yeah, three. One of them's taking a bath. Now the cheetah, they are the fastest land animal. They can run anywhere from speeds of 60 to 65 miles an hour. So just a little bit faster than that springbok we saw earlier. I do see a couple more of them out here on the left-hand side, sunbathing out there in that corner. They are cats after all. They will be sunbathing. And especially because these cheetahs will do a lot of their activity during the daytime, since they are diurnal cats. A lot of people assume all cats are nocturnal and they sleep all day. Some do, yes. The cheetahs, they are diurnal, so they're awake during the daytime and sleep at night, just like we do. Now, the only thing about them running that fast is that they can only run 65 miles an hour for a couple of seconds. Only for a very quick couple of 100 yards. Very quick, very short. But so they get all that speed, all that energy, all that momentum built up just for a very quick moment. And then they're tired again and they need a cat nap. That's okay, everybody's entitled to a cat nap. Even over there on the right hand side, playing peekaboo in the trees, I do see a fluffy little brown antelope. It's called a water buck. But if you look to your left hand side, that water buck's probably hiding from those African lions taking a nap on that Kobe rock over there. Now African lions, they are nocturnal cats. So all three of them laying down right there, sleeping is exactly what we want. We don't want them to be awake right now. They are apex predators. Now they do most of their hunting at nighttime. That's when the females are gonna go out. Now the male, he will stay at home and he'll watch over the house. And then he'll be there and just be like, all right, I'm hungry. And and the ladies go out the lioness and they do all the hunting. Now they can sleep about 18 hours a day, which is the cat nap I wish I could take. Can you imagine? Now, on your left hand side, a special introduction, the 3 little pigs. Warthogs. Now, warthogs are in the same family as domestic pigs, but they prefer terrains like this, where they can dig those little holes in the ground. Those are burrows. Think of them like little apartments. Now, those burrows, they say they dug them themselves. And I'll believe it until I see it. Because sometimes they are opportunistic when it comes to those burrows, and they will steal the homes of other animals, like an aardvark. The aardvark will make their little burrow and be so proud of what they've created. They'll go out and get some groceries and some furniture, and the warthog moves themselves right on in and be like, it's not my fault they didn't lock the front door. But even still, they will, whenever they sleep inside of them, they will sleep with their faces towards the entrance of the burrow, because they have these 2 little tusks on the front of their face. They'll just be there for protection because they are pretty sharp. Now we got a little bit more land to cover around this corner in the Bugatti Glen. Now the Glen here is home to the Warden's Post, a little home away from home, you could say, for the Warden before they go back to the village with us. But it is somebody's home. In conservation, there is cohabitation, learning to live together, but how to work together as a team, and not here on the reserve, in general, on Earth together. And that includes these Nigerian dwarf goats. Now they're here at the post because they like to hang out with us. We give them all the love, the food, the protection that they need to have the best little goat life possible. They really know how to raise the roof. But they hang out with us because we do give to them, but they give back to us as well. They give back to us as they are dairy goats. So they can give us milk so that way we can make dairy products to help sustain ourselves while we're out here. It's a little win-win, but those little ones do add up to being something greater if we all come together. Now, one of my favorite win-wins that's hidden in Animal Kingdom is right outside of Harambe's borders, over the bridge towards the Tree of Life. You might have passed it already. It's in a little cafe called Creature Comforts. It looks like a Starbucks. Right across from Creature Comforts, there's these little monkeys, top tamarins. Tiny little monkeys, super tiny, super cute, with a fluffy little white head. They're called Top. They look like a hot swab. If you go into Creature Comforts and you order the latte known as a flat white, the money from that coffee will go to the conservation fund to save the monkeys. So you wake up or warm up today, you walk right outside and go, look, I got this coffee for you. And you did your part to help out an animal today. Anytime you go into any merchandise location at the park, they will be allowed to make donations right at the counter, big or small. They will match them all towards the Disney Conservation Fund to save animals.
There we go. I heard the beat. Yeah. Okay. So now the remaining bounce after this one is 37.
Hazlo intensamente.
¿Qué es esto? ¿Dibujo? ¿Qué es un
There we go, and we're gonna look this way. There we go. Just like that. Very good. Don't forget
ticket or a match frame scan.
Thank you.
Do you have the ticket?
No.
How did you get to the park this morning?
Yes.
So I'm gonna have you go around over for me, friend.
Right over this way?
Right over here on this side, thanks.
Very good. Just very good. Right, like this. Like this. Don't look up that way.
Come on. I don't remember the ride.
I do love
Yeah,
we need to.
We got in there. What is it? 30 minutes? Almost not 30 minutes. That's like,
You know what? Yeah, that really was like 15 minutes. Adrian?
so if even if it says it, it's fine time. Because last time it said 30 minutes, we were doing like 15. Goofy.
Hi.
Hi. Yo no entendía qué pasaba. No entendía qué pasaba.
All right, let's go. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
But like, it's not